guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to do a tag that I saw some of my friends here do on YouTube. I saw a video with Aniko, Vida, Grace at Everyday Edit, and also Jill at Jill E. Christ, where they did a $300 luxury beauty kit. So the premise is, imagine someone is asking you, what do you recommend for luxury beauty, but under $300? What would be your recommendations? So I thought it would be fun to do my own version of that. And I'm gonna go ahead and include a list down below of their videos. So you can go ahead and watch the originals. And if you happen to have a YouTube channel, I recommend or suggest that you do the same video. And if you guys are watching, let me know down in the comments what would be your top picks or recommendations. But before we go any further in the video, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's have a sip and let's get started. So the first item I would go with is a complexion item. This is from Chanel. This is the Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. This came out in the summer and it probably is one of the best foundations I've ever tried, if we can call it a foundation. It is so incredibly light. It feels like water with little tiny bubbles of pigment in the item itself. I'm in the shade medium. So when you look at the tube, you can see that it looks like little pigments suspended in the product. And when you apply it on the skin, it is very, very light. It's very sheer at first, but you can build it up. You could do one pump and use it as a primer, or you could do 2 or maybe even 3 pumps and have it be a very light and natural foundation. But I find that it just helps blur out the imperfections and it really, really hydrates. Your skin just looks so dewy and luminous and hydrated all day. If you're someone who deals with dehydration or dry skin or always feeling very cakey and dry, this is the solution. It's so beautiful. It really gives you that natural glow. This is my skin but better. I just spent a week at the beach, but my skin didn't get any sun damage and it was very healthy. It's a wonderful product. I'm quite certain that they've had issues keeping this on the shelf. They've just been selling out at every retailer, in store, at the Chanel boutique, online, in different department stores, because it is really that amazing. Okay, so next up is a concealer. And this one, I had a hard time finding the right one, but I'm gonna go with the NARS Creamy Radiant. Now, I am in the shade Medium 1 Custard, and I have used this concealer so many times. I have repurchased this, I want to say 3 or 4 times. It is beautiful. The only reason that I stopped purchasing it is because I tried the Clé de Peau concealer, and that one kind of took its place, but I'm going with the NARS one because it is half the price of the Clé de Peau concealer, which makes quite a bit of a difference. This one is just very hydrating, very creamy, and also very full coverage. This does cover quite a bit. I don't find that it creases too much. Obviously, if you are a human being that emotes emotions on your face, your face is gonna move around and you might end up with like a crease or two, but it's not anything dramatic and the coverage is really remarkable. I think if you use the Water Fresh Tint and the NARS concealer, you could get yourself a really beautiful luminous complexion. So since we're on the topic of beautiful luminous skin, let's talk about a blush and a liquid blush. This is from Chantecaille. This is their cheek Gelée in the shade called Vibrant. Now this is new for the fall, but they have other shades available to choose from. And this is just a really beautiful shade that just helps brighten up your complexion. But since it's in a liquid format, it really just stays dewy on the skin. It does set and it doesn't go away, like it really stains on the cheek, but it just looks beautiful and healthy all day long. And this is quite a big container, not a container, but a tube of product. You get like 23 milliliters of blush, and this blush is very, very opaque. It doesn't take much to get the color that you want, so it's going to take you a very, very long time to go through this. And this hydrating gel cream blush is also eye safe, so you could technically use it on your eyelids if you wanted to add a bit of color there too. Okay, so next up is a lip product, and it's the one that I'm wearing today. This is from Clé de Peau, and it is their Refined Lip Illuminizer, and this one is in the shade called Dahlia. Now, I've talked about this product before on my channel. It is that perfect like pinky nude. It's a lipstick, but it's very glossy, and you can just apply it without even looking at a mirror and just get the shade that you want. these refined lip luminizers are very hydrating. It's like a very glossy lipstick. It reminds me a bit of the Chanel Rouge Coco Flash, but maybe a little bit less slick. It's a bit more of a lipstick texture, but it's still very glossy and hydrating. And this color in particular is beautiful for just like an everyday run out the door, just like throw on a lip color and go. I like this for that, but I like this formula overall. It's just very hydrating. It keeps your lips looking youthful and luminous all day long. So I really like this one. Okay, so last but not least, we have a mascara. And I went ahead and picked the Volume de Chanel. It's a pretty classic mascara. It's a very volumizing mascara. That's what I'm wearing today. I like the false lash effect of a mascara. I don't like to wear fake lashes, but I want my mascara to make my lashes look fake. And this helps me achieve that. So really just helps, you know, coat your lashes and make them really voluminous and curl and all that jazz. It's a really good mascara. I think for a lot of people, this is a classic for a reason. Every now and then they try to revamp it and come out with like Volume Revolution and like all these things, but personally, I prefer to go back to the classic Volume mascara. So I think with all of these here, it actually adds up to $306 Canadian. I went $6 over the budget. I'm sorry. But I think with these items here, you could get yourself a cute little dewy natural look. You don't have an eyeshadow or an eyeliner, but you could definitely run out the door with this makeup look here with these items. It would be very hydrating, very luminous, very youthful. And these are just go-to items or items that I thought off the top of my head as recommendations for someone who wanted to start a makeup kit, someone who wants to get into luxury beauty but isn't sure what to get. These would be my recommendations along these lines here. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of today's video. Please let me know what would be some of your recommendations. Like if you had a friend who told you they wanted to get into luxury beauty, what would you recommend to them? And which items would you not recommend? Are there certain categories or types of makeup that you wouldn't recommend to them at all? Let us know down in the comments. All right, guys, I think this is all I have for you guys for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe and also hit that little notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.